We're in today with the NVS 290. This is a 2007 video card with 16 shaders. It's got 256 megabytes of VRAM DDR2, running at 459 megahertz on the core clock, 400 megahertz on the memory clock, 64 bits, DirectX 10, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. The best thing we can do for this display adapter is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Underground 2. I got the lowest resolution with maximum details. I wanted to see how well it's holding because it's a display adapter. It's got 256 megabytes of VRAM. I want to point it out that Underground is barely using VRAM and now it's using nearly 80 megabytes of VRAM. So the video card itself doesn't have a fan. It's got just a big radiator. I put a fan underneath and now you can actually see the video card holding with 43 degrees there. It's not the original temperature because I just wanted to see how the video card is performing. And I didn't know it's going to work like this. So I got 40 FPS. Let's improve this. If I put just a little lower on the quality, I'm gonna get 60 FPS. I'm not joking. Somebody asked me, why don't you use 4:3 on those aspect ratio? You know, those black bars looks much better. So with 4:3, you can actually see it looks interesting. I got high details, not maximum details, and the video card is doing with 50 FPS, nearly to 60. I think if you put it on medium details with this resolution, you're gonna have a lot of FPS. But I want to see the reflection. I want to see the rain. I want to see everything here because it looks fantastic. It looks like a high-end GPU running some old titles. And the more FPS I have, the more wattage I get. 150 watts consumption. Maybe even those fans are influencing a couple of watts, 5 watts or something. I don't know, maybe 10. Who knows? Regardless, I got the FPS in this case. 50 FPS, it's decent in this case. I will put it to medium details if I had to play it all day because I don't want 40-50 FPS in this case. You know, majority of the time when you end up in a race, you're gonna end up with higher FPS because there's not a lot of NPCs around the map, you know, like I'm driving now in the city. This is more demanding than actually playing a race. This is gonna be funny. Let me explain. Look at the quality. Maximum details here with 640. This is funny because I got 254 megabytes of VRAM utilization. I'm gonna walk around the map and see if I will get the same performance because the moment I go around the map, you're gonna see that 60 FPS becoming 40 FPS. But based on the VRAM utilization, I think I'm going to have a lot of problems in this case. Look at this. Come on. Damn, this is actually a good performance. On this resolution, on this performance, I will call this a big win because the video card can actually do the job. Even though I got the 38 FPS in this case, is because of the VRAM. VRAM is saturated and I have a lot of problems. I think lowering the quality maybe to medium detail is gonna be actually good. So if I'm interested on playing some old games, shows me that this video card can actually do the job. You know, low resolution, medium details, not that bad, you know, because there's not a lot of things you can do with the display adapter like this. But I can play the game, you know, I can play Doom on this old machine. It's not ideal, but I have options with it. Does it run Crysis? Okay, so this is maximum this video card can do. 93% load on the video card's core. I got 60 FPS here and maximum load this video card has is 93%. All right, so I understand. Okay, so in this case, you can see that the video card is on maximum. It's got 21 FPS on average. So if I put it like this, theoretically, it should give me more FPS, 51 FPS, but the load on the core is not changing. So that means 93, 92% load on the video card is maximum. It will not show 99 or 100%. In this case, apparently, it's doing the job here. On the CPU side, I look at the CPU and I can actually see 40, 50, 60% load on the CPU. Even the CPU is being utilized with 1.4 gig of system RAM. 130 megabytes of VRAM. It's okay, 43 degrees, but I want to understand this combination. I want to understand this video card. I want to understand everything about this, you know. Plus, don't forget, this is PCI Express X1, and maybe that's the problem on why it's being bottleneck. I'm not judging this video card. I'm just happy that it managed to start, you know, because this is it's a display adapter, but it's got driver support from NVS, you know, Quadro and stuff like that. It's got advanced drivers in this case, and it's working in Crysis. I will take this as a big win. This is very cool. I got GTR actually working with this NVS. I got the lowest resolution, lowest quality apparently, but I'll be starting the game and I like it. I like this idea of this display adapter running a racing game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very surprised. I'm very shocked that the video card, I keep saying video card, it's a display adapter. It's very surprising to see this display adapter running a racing game, seriously. Usually you put this type of display adapter on a server or somewhere to show you just a couple of images and that's it. In a car usually goes lower on the performance. Oh yeah, best performance is from here. Oh my god, look at that. If I have the car on third view, I get bad FPS, but if I drive from the bumper, look at this. 150 FPS, 172 watts consumption from the computer. It's taking a lot of wattage, 60 FPS. This is so funny. I like it. I should have made that thing smaller, but it doesn't matter. I like this performance this display adapter is offering. I can't believe this video card is actually capable of running Galaxy on Fire with maximum details on 1024. I put the lowest resolution because I wanted to see if I can max out the details and put this video card with 100%. And it does. Look at this, 100% load. I got 30 FPS on average. You can see that the moment you walk around the stations, some asteroids, the moment you go in nowhere, you're gonna get more FPS because there's no objects in front to load. You know, imagine playing GTR Evolution and having only the bumper view, you know, no steering wheel, no car, no models. You're gonna get more FPS. Same situation is here. You can actually see 80% load on the core of the video card, 42 degrees and 160 megabytes of VRAM. In this case, you can see it's capable of delivering that performance. Look at that. We're going to go to another planet. Transition 12, 15, 20 FPS. You can see it's dropping in some FPS, but all in all, it's doing a fantastic job. I'm actually surprised how it's working here. With the lowest resolution, with low details, I think there is a chance of actually playing the game. It's not utilizing too much VRAM in this case. You can actually see 72 megabytes of VRAM from 256 megabytes is available. It's not a lot, you know. 93, 94% load on the core of the video card, 40 FPS on average depending on the zone. If you look at the ground, you're gonna get nearly 70 FPS. If you look in front, because it's got a lot of view distance, you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. Can't complain about the video card because it's capable of delivering some very interesting performance. In this case, you can see that yeah, it's there. Smack their head, smack, smack, smack. No. Next, no. Hellgate London apparently on 1024 with lowest details, you can actually see it's working really nice. I got good MS in this case, under 10, and it's holding pretty well. This NVS apparently it was meant for this. I started with 100 FPS, but apparently the video card is dropping now on this occasion around 100. It's normalizing 70, 80 FPS on average, but the MS is there. Only 50 megabytes of VRAM utilization. That means that I can put more quality in the game. Maybe I can increase some effects and stuff like that in order to utilize the video card if I'm interested. But in this case, you can actually see this video card only utilizes one core from the CPU. So it's, you know, the video card can do the job. It's 99% load on the core, 44 degrees, 45 degrees on the video card. But yeah, it's delivering really nice performance here. I like this attitude this video card has with this game. Look at this. Freaking fluent, and I love it. I'm not joking. I love this performance in this game with this NVS. I'm surprised, you know. Majority of the time you will see them on online shops with next to nothing. And it's very sad to understand that this video card is not going to make it in a computer. But if you manage to put one on the side with a couple of dollars, seriously, you will have a backup video card for a retro machine if you're interested. Seriously, I'm shocked how it's working with this old game. This is the game that needs to be played on a video card like this. I got 640 with maximum details. I got 40 degrees, 30-40% load on the core of the video card, 150 megabytes of VRAM utilization. Look at this awesome performance from this. You understand? When it comes to retro gaming, I think this is the most interesting thing you can do for a video card like this. Sorry, a display adapter. You know, keep saying video cards. I don't understand how is it possible to be this good. Seriously, I like it. I like this idea. I think for me will be maybe not maximum details, will be high details with 800 by 600 or maybe 1024 because it looks a little better there. 640 it reminds me of back in the days, you know, with low details, and it's pissing me off. But I got maximum details and I like it. I like how it's performing here. You can actually see that I want to see if I can take a drive and drive a little more. Maybe I get more VRAM utilization. On the CPU side, barely have 4-5% load. 57, 58 degrees with 800 megabytes of system RAM utilized. I like it. All jokes aside, sometimes I want to play some games that are not very active, you know, like an action pack or a driving game, you know. It's sometimes it just I want to click on a couple of games like this and I don't want to be stressed. I got 800 by 600. I got low details with 60 on refresh rate. There is no VSync, everything is low, and it's doing a fantastic job. I can't complain here about this because majority of the time, if you want to play a game like this, you need to understand there is no problem on actually utilizing this NVS in Age of Empires. The system doesn't have any problem. 800 megabytes of system RAM, 30-40% load on the CPU side with only 2 cores are being utilized in this case. I like this performance this video card is offering because this is the most important thing. You know, if I get 60 FPS with this video card, then yeah, there's no problem on actually utilizing it in more games. But Age of Empires has multiple options. Maybe you can lower the resolution, put lower quality, but in this case I got lower quality, so there is no problem on this occasion. I'm surprised, seriously, I'm surprised. I never thought I will get this type of entertainment. I put this video card inside because I know that that PCI Express speed is not enough, you know, to put it in a big machine, and I knew it would be only used as a display adapter. This is something that I done by mistake, by intuition. It's not like it's just a reflex. It's like the only chance this video card has, the only chance this display adapter has is by putting it into an old machine with old games, because I knew if I put it with new operating system or newish, you know, or a system that has integrated video card iGPU on the CPU, it will be much better with that than instead with this. So the only thing I thought was to put it with all the operating system in all games, and it managed to pay off. I'm very surprised how it managed to pull it off. Seriously, the performance was there, the entertainment was there. I'm literally surprised how interesting this it is. Seriously, you can actually see there it says G86. To be fair, this NVS 290, you can find it everywhere. They will pay you to get rid of it. You understand? And if you manage to score a couple of them for next to nothing or for nothing, you know, you can build a couple of retro machines, and that will be the most awesome thing ever. It will be a joy to utilize something that doesn't cost nothing or next to nothing. That's it. I can't say nothing bad about it because I was shocked. I was shocked on how well it was doing with those older titles. Hey, I'm 100% sure you have something like this. I'm 100% you have the opportunity to have something like this. And if you manage to put it in a computer with some old games, you're gonna have some fun and you will not regret it. I like this. Even though it doesn't have a lot of performance, I still like it. You know, with old games, I think it's a good choice. So yes, if you have any suggestion for this display adapter or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.